Alright, I got this door all done up now. It's been sitting for a few minutes. I had to put my sweater on, it got cold. This door did not want to close at all. And you can see it's got a real heavy, everything except that little edge right there is sealing. Up here it's right along here. It's kind of light through here, but it's still got an impact mark. All the way around there's no mark. Right here it kind of goes away. We know this is the low area. So hopefully that'll seal in with time. Comes back in a little bit through here, but pretty faint through there. But other than that, looks good. Definitely it's hard to close. This side you really got to be forceful with it. So anyway, down here is where it was. Didn't look like it was feeling very well. It was under here, but right up under that edge. Anyway, we'll let it sit. It should slowly push itself through, hopefully. All right, I'm gonna work on this back cover back here now. So this is the old seal here. This is the 3/16 stuff that they gave me for doing the doors. So that's this piece here. I had to roll it all back up. That took a while. It was laying on the floor in a big mess. All right, looks like we got one broken screw I got to get off right here. There's that some kind of a dowel. Looks like a broken screw. There's a hole there. See, this has been bent. This is bent too. Looks like this stuff needs to be massaged a little bit. This is a massaging tool. Big screwdriver. There you go. Massaging tools. So this one needs to come up. It needs to be bent. Up and bent. Good combo. All right. I'm going to work on that a little bit. Up and bent. Just put the screwdriver in there to keep it bent away, and from the bottom to bring it up. And that is going to break off. Yep. That will not stay on there much longer. This one's going to fall off, so I put weight on it. It is broken. Okay, so that's going to make it really fun to put this on here by myself. You just have to deal with it. Or I got to weld it. The best time to weld it when it's still on there. Got a lot of really crappy paint under there. I'm sure it's going to fall off as soon as I start scraping on that. Okay, I got a little spot of raw metal where I can get to the welder. So we still have the welder sitting over here, just in case we needed it, because I knew I was going to need it for something again. Alright, so I got to grab the extension cord over here and tack weld that bracket back up under there where it's broken. So right now it has not fallen off yet, but it will. So you can see how it's hanging way down low. So I'm going to put a tack weld up right up under there, and I'll bend it back up a little bit, like that other side over there is. And then I'll weld the piss out of it. And hopefully it'll still be there when we're done. Alright, we'll find out. We got a couple minutes. Alright, I got it welded. It ain't pretty, but it's welded. Yeah, it's definitely some thick ass, crappy ass paint on that thing. But I got a good area where it's stuck, came on out, supported it. So The center one's my first one. It didn't stick for squat, but it's on there. These two outer ones are holding good. So now it's nice and strong. It doesn't move around like it did. So I bent this out. Bent this one out a little bit too. So now you got room to put the panel up in there with the stripping on there and have room. Okay, now I gotta make a decision what to do here. I can either put the stripping on the machine or on the door down there. Because this one right now has got on both pieces, it looks like. So I'm not sure how that worked. I don't know if it needs it or that's just how it was. I also got a screw sticking out right here. It looks to me like it's in the wrong spot and they moved it. So this panel here is what is the bottom. I would have to guess, I'd guess it's the bottom right here. And you can see how there's two holes here. So it looks like it might have had only one hole and they made two. Alright, so this one's not doing anything anymore. So I'm going to see if I can get that out. Because I don't think it's supposed to be a dowel down there. So we're going to try to get it out of there. So we can use a pair of vice grips on it and a little CRC if needed. So let's see if it comes off. If it doesn't come off, we'll just leave it in there as a dowel. And this is in my way. There's the dowel. Yeah, it'll work for about 5 minutes, so it's been ahead. Okay. Looks like it's going back and forth, but it's not moving. That's the pliers moving. Nope, the screw is actually moving. Okay, good. So we're going to put a little CRC on it. Once it got to move a little bit, it keeps moving. So you can tell the screw is moving. Just go back and forth a little bit at a time. Eventually it'll move further. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on that, just a little bit. If you put a lot of pressure on it, you're just going to break it or rip it off the pliers. So go both directions with it. Just keep working it, see? So it goes along further. Come back the other way. And it comes off. Voila. Now we got 2 screws. Okay, looks like that's the original size. These are screws we've got to use. Looks like they're about the same. It was on there pretty tight. Okay, so now we got 2 screws we can put on there. Okay, we still got to make a decision on what to do on where to put the material here. See, that just comes off in strips. I don't know why they doubled it up. Looks like my airline's going to be in the way. Alright, so I'm going to scrape it a little bit. Brought my little gasket scraper down to some clean material so that the new stripping glue will have something to bite to. This has a big low spot in here where I'm going to bent the hell out of it. Looks like the door's got a lot of scraping to do here. A little bit of body work to do right in here. That definitely needs to come out. Alright. Nice filthy job here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and scrape the back and the door in the bottom too. Be back a little bit. Alright, this thing's pretty bent and it's pretty thick metal, so it does not want to straighten. I went and got my big hammer. The little one wasn't doing nothing. So I got some of this out, but it still needs a lot more. Only got about this much swing, so it's hard to do. Tiring. As low as it was, it's coming out, but it's still in there. This whole thing, framework, is pretty bent up. So, I'm not sure how it got all bent. There's no load on this stuff. Feel straight now. Whew. Take my sweater back off, keep working this hard. Alright, we got a straight edge right here. We'll put it on here and see how bad it is. Not very flat anywhere. It's definitely low there though. Appears to be low right there. High here, low there. Yep. About 80 thou low still. Now we'll give it a few more whacks. Whole thing's bent. Ooh, good workout though. I don't know how this thing got so bent. This is thick material. It's 1/8 inch material. 16 out of the hole. The low spot isn't too bad right there. My finger's back in there, but see how it's a big gap down there. It's all low through here, so from here to here, it's actually bent out like this. I don't know how that got bent like that. Hammer's not really doing the trick, so I'm going to use a different tool. Out before it falls out. I'm thinking this kind of tool here might be better. A little more controllable. This stuff is tough. Oh, that bent. It bends when you're really pushing it hard. Takes a lot of pressure. Okay. Let's see how close we are now. Yeah. Still pretty bad. Where's the gap at? It's way up in here. There's a gap all the way up to here now, it looks like. So it's right through here is definitely a low spot there now. High spot here. You got better control with a hammer than I do with that. But you can see right in there side view. This is the high spot. Alright. Let me use my hammer. The hammer doesn't leave the marks like the crush wrench does in it. Short straight edge too would be nice. This looks straight. Straight enough for me anyway. Oh yeah. That time. Maybe this isn't too straight. My guess isn't very straight. Yeah, too bad. It's good enough for our work. We don't care right here. Alright, so we're just looking at our edge right here. Go with the bottom. Relatively close now. Further up in here, it gets kind of screwed up the top. So, make sure you use only the best tools when you're doing this work, you know. So somewhere in the middle here. Right through here is the high spot, which we already knew was a high spot because we've been working that for a little while through there. Bang, 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 bang. We're a lot better now. We don't want to make it perfect. All right, this side's bad over here now too. Let's see. Different hand. Ah. Yep. Same issues. Big low spot at the bottom. Even through there. So all through here we're bent. It's also bent out. Alright. Yeah, that's a lot tighter. Looks good. Yep. That'll work. It's not perfect, but it's closer. Now the whole surface, now when you get on the edge over there, here you can see how it's way the hell off, see? It's all from here to here. This is still bent out at an angle like that. I need to roll it in. So like here, all the way up to about here. You can kind of see it in the metal too. Oh, that's so smooth. Definitely not through here though. Yeah, it sucks. Pivoting down this area here. Right about through here someplace is the pivot point. If it looks high, hit it. Kind of feel it. It's definitely through here, you can feel it. Bows out through here, it feels like. Checker stage. Pinch your finger on the back side always helps. This is starting to sit a little flatter now on the panel. Right where my hand is where we're kind of pivoting right now. So all through here someplace is the high spot, not sure where. We just hit the whole area. You keep that and eventually it'll go away. It's definitely, maybe you can see where it, right my hand is, it's where it pivots. I can feel the high spots right here, but just feel like a low spot, that's where it pivots at. Through here, it's definitely feel it high. Feels better. Ah. Feeling a lot better there. Gap there. It's through here. Move that down, it gets higher. The whole area is bent in. Probably. Okay, what do we start at here? Bing bang. Right where my hand is. Right here. Still in that area. I think we're down to where the screw hole is now. Look how tight it is there now. Yeah, looks good. It's not pivoting no more. Look on this side. See in there or not. Feels pretty good. I think we got it. Go back to this side and see how bad this side is. Yeah. It's about the same thing. Through this area here is the high spot. Right there, you can definitely feel it sticking out right there. Where was that spot at? Right in there. That spot right there. And generally all along there too. Just for good measure, we have a couple of spots. Stay put. All right. Definitely right there. Wherever that hole is. Yeah, right in that area. My hand is right here. See, this is all lower, so now the high spot's moved up a little bit. That's when the whole area is high, you just got to kind of work it in. Close. That's it. Okay. Good thing we got a straight edge laying around. Alright, so hopefully now the whole panel is within the 3/16 we got to work with, which is the thickness of the foam we're going to put in. Now the door, we had to work on that quite a bit there before, and it is what it is, so we don't know how bad it is until we lay it up on top of that. Alright, so I'm going to scrape the rest of the junk off that, and we'll be back.